Manake naambiwa sasa hivi Wycliffe Oparanya ambaye ni mmoja kati ya maafisa waandamizi wa chama cha ODM na mmoja kati ya manaibu viongozi wa ODM anazungumza kwa sasa katika mkutano ambao ulikuwa unaleta pamoja wana Azimio na wana ODM. Tusikize anasema nini.
Rises. Yeah, who is here so that and what their positions, because I might be talking to Nice. And surfing Algeria. Yes. Right? If you could just identify yourself. Kenyan Imurindi from NTV. Then we've got Silas Apollo from Daily Nation. Vanda Tao from Media Max. Brian Machete from Media Max as well. Boniface Okendo and James Wanzala from Standard. We've got Nebat Saisi from KTN. Christopher Peuri from KTN. John Karuki from The Times, and Dennis Ishuri from NRG. So it's mainly people from the fourth estate, isn't it? Yes. This one is loose. Cave 24. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. As you have been told by Professor Law, I've been before Minister for Planning during the coalition government of Mwai Kibaki and Raila Amolo Odinga. And some of the issues that are being talked about, I'm very conversant, because some of these are the issues that we planned through the Vision 2030. As you are aware, the Azimio government has come up with a manifesto, detailed manifesto. But this is a general manifesto that affects the entire country. But there are challenges in some regions, because the regions are not at the same level of development. So it will require different approach if we have to implement the manifesto as presented by His Excellency Raila. And that's why we have come up, the team has come up with specific manifesto for every region. You will find that some regions will require water immediately, while others will not require. For example, in Ukambani, the eastern part, they require water like yesterday. While western, they will require the revival of the sugar industry by yesterday, because that has been the major economic activity. Because of this, it was important that we come up with a specific manifesto. We have yet to agree how this will be implemented, but we are working on a structure that will actually focus on the implementation of the manifesto, a full-time sort of structure that will coordinate with various ministries that will deal with the implementation, which is very, very, very critical. So we intend to come up with a social and economic transformation unit that will focus on the implementation of the manifesto. Maybe just to remind you, those who are here, you know, Kenyans are good in reading newspapers, but when you give them such a document to read, it becomes a problem. So we have the Azimio 10-point action plan, and we intend to come up with a social economic transformation unit to look at the 10 commitments. And then the commitments, if I can remind you, commitment number 1 industrialization. One county, one product. That is critical for creating quality jobs for our people. Kazi kwa wote, it is in the manifesto. Fukuza njaa, inua jamii, the 6,000 issue. Uchumi kwa kina mama, focus on the women groups and empowering the women, the youth empowerment, bumper care in the health sector, waste no single child, free education to every child, then water to everybody, focus northeastern first and eastern, administrative continuity where we build on the past, what the gains of the past administration. We build on what they have, the gains they have made, so that there is continuity. And as you are aware that we have worked very closely with the current government of Uhuru Kenyatta. There are issues of debt. Kenyans have been talking about debt. And we do not say that debt is bad, or there is a level of overborrowing. So long as that debt is used properly, I think there will be no problem. But this is an area that we need to look at quite initially so that we have some liquidity, flexibility to do some of the commitments that we have told Kenyans that we are going to do for them, those commitments that I've just mentioned. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is therefore my pleasure to join you this morning as we launch the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Regional Agenda. The Azimio One Kenya Coalition plans an economic revolution for the nation when it gets into government. We are hopeful this revolution will bring together Kenyans from across the country to work together with the Azimio government for economic progress. This is a vision clearly captured in our national Azimio agenda. However, we also have area-specific plans for the different regions of Kenya, which we have captured in the regional agenda. We appreciate that each region has its specific identity and needs, and we have tried to address them in each of the 11 region agenda that we share here today. These promises sets out the bare minimum that the Azimio government hopes to deliver in the next 5 years, alongside our national aspiration to offer essential health care and bumper care, free and accessible education to all Kenyans, water for all, among other public goods and services that Kenyans deserve. We seek to deepen democracy and governance by working with the county government to not only deliver these services, but to do so in a transparent and accountable manner. Each of these manifestos carry the ideas, wishes, and plans and spirit of their respective regions, from North Horr in Marsabit County to Langwe Valley in Homa Bay County, from Mount Elgon